Tonight, a concerning situation. That's what a top White House doctor is saying about Wisconsin's coronavirus cases.
And preparing for a surge. That's what Duluth area hospitals are doing as cases rise in the region.
Plus, emergency powers extended. Minnesota's governor prolongs his executive authority during the pandemic.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. The coronavirus is surging all around the country as the cold weather sets in.
Wisconsin set another record for new COVID cases today. The state reported 7,497 new positive tests, 58 new deaths, and 264 newly hospitalized patients.
Dr. Deborah Birx's impression of Wisconsin is very different today than it was just a couple months ago.
Birx visited Madison in August when cases seemed under control. Now Wisconsin is a hot spot. Jamie Perez spoke with the White House Coronavirus Task Force doctor this morning.
Your absolute case number is extraordinarily high. Your rate of hospitalization is extraordinarily high, and we know what follows that is a high rate of fatalities.
Wisconsin's COVID situation is concerning health officials at the highest level.
Not only that it's high, it's the rate of increase that has us very concerned.
65 out of our 72 counties are at a critically high level, according to the Department of Health Services. Only 8% of our ICU beds are even open right now.
Getting to the point where hospitals are strained and are likely to run out of staff before they run out of physical space.
There have been more than 294,000 confirmed COVID cases in Wisconsin. We are now at a higher 7-day average than New York City was when all eyes were on them this spring.
We have a long road ahead of us, and staying home to save lives is one of the best ways you can help the farmers, the workers, the families, healthcare systems, and small businesses that need our help now more than ever.
It's a message our governor and state health officials have been pushing for weeks.
And so we're really asking people in this moment to do everything they can to save their own life and the lives of those that they love.
And now those at the federal level speaking to us, hoping they can get people to listen.
And what you're doing is not enough to flatten that curve.
Dr. Birx says we all need to jump on board with wearing masks all the time. She said when we look at other states that have implemented a mask mandate, it's been proven to decrease the positive case numbers.
Meanwhile, Bayfield County's COVID-19 spread is listed as critically high. That's a new designation from the Wisconsin Health Department introduced this week. It means public health departments can no longer adequately contact trace, and hospital beds are filled with COVID-19 patients. Bayfield County says 90% of its hospital beds are in use. The county has 495 confirmed cases and 3 deaths.
Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers held another media briefing today talking about how dire the situation has become in the state, but also announced some new ways his administration is working to slow the spread.
Also, through our CARES funds, we expanded statewide testing and contact tracing efforts with 71 new testing sites that will now be available in 56 counties and 7 tribal nations.
Evers says the more people who can get tested the moment they need to be, the better the state can slow the spread.
Let's check in on the weather now with Dave. Hey, Dave, not so bad of a day out there, but pretty cool still.
Yeah, it was a little bit cool. The morning low temp was brisk, but not bitterly cold.
Yeah.
And the daytime high undercut normal by about 10 degrees for a lot of towns, but not everybody. The normal is 38, and it looks like Watersmeet and Grand Marais right by the lake got within a degree of normal. The rest of us fell short, and will continue to follow short tomorrow as higher pressure takes over our region. So this morning, you see that low departing our area here. It brought some flurries and some light snow, and its tail end is still kicking up some scattered snow showers right now, but as it goes, well, the flurries will go as well, and that high coming to call is going to make it sunny and dry for our Friday. So we'll start the day, at least here in the Twin Ports, around 13 degrees, colder than normal. Finish at 30, which is colder than normal again. Saturday, we may get reasonably close to normal once again, and that might help in conjunction with a low-pressure system trigger a rain-snow mix. We'll talk about the odds of payoff for precipitation coming up in just a couple more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Minnesota is reporting a single-day record amount of COVID cases today with more than 7,000. It outpaces the old record set last week by more than 1,000 cases and is the first time the state has saw more than 7,000 cases in a single day. The state now sits at more than 200,000 cases with nearly 2,800 deaths. Roughly 1,300 people remain hospitalized.
Meanwhile, Duluth area hospitals are preparing for a patient surge as COVID-19 cases rise. St. Louis County reported 320 new positive cases today, a single-day high. In the last 2 days, 60% of cases came from the Duluth area. Both Essentia and St. Luke's are creating a COVID wing to isolate patients. Essentia officials announced the start of their wing last week. During a press conference today, St. Luke's said they would be creating their COVID-19 unit with 40 new beds. They will also be adding 24 spots in their ICU as they are seeing a higher number of hospitalizations. Health officials want to remind everyone to keep following safety guidelines.
We need to reverse the trend so that our friends and neighbors can remain healthy and hospitals won't be pushed beyond their limits.
Hospital officials say they have received patients from other parts of the region as smaller hospitals have needed to transport patients, but they say they are hoping to keep beds open should any Twin Cities hospitals start to overflow with COVID-19 patients.
Healthcare workers in Itasca County are pleading for the community to stop acting recklessly when it comes to COVID-19. In a virtual meeting this morning, community leaders delivered their latest numbers. The county has seen 214 new cases in the past week, with 14 people currently hospitalized and 3 in the ICU. A Grand Itasca Hospital doctor says while some people may not care about the numbers, he hopes you care about the overcrowded hospitals.
We as healthcare providers are very frustrated with our community's behavior. The blatant disregard for mask wearing and people gathering with large groups of other people has led to rapid and nearly uncontrollable spread of COVID.
We also heard from a Grand Rapids woman who survived COVID-19 along with her husband. Even after taking every precaution, the virus hit their household hard.
I actually found my husband unconscious on the floor and brought him to the emergency room. Just because we're young and active doesn't mean that it's not going to knock us down.
The county's positivity rate per 10,000 residents now sits around 90, which is way worse than the 37 reported just 2 weeks ago.
The Maple School District is moving to entirely online learning. That will start Monday, November 16th. It will last through at least December 13th. This district will meet next month to decide if it needs to be extended. Football playoffs will continue and winter sports will also start their seasons. District leaders say rising case numbers and a lack of substitute teachers is the reason they're moving online. They will be providing free service food for families.
In Proctor, all students will keep distance learning through the new year. Proctor public school leaders say health experts made that recommendation. St. Louis County Public Health reported significant increases in positive COVID-19 cases as rates are growing at a higher rate. While some of the district's students were already in a 2-week online learning period, this decision extends that through winter break. Pre-K distance learning will start November 23rd. Meanwhile, the Carlton School District is keeping students in school but changing their schedules. Officials say COVID cases were growing more quickly than they'd realized. Elementary students will move to a hybrid model on Monday after being split into 2 groups. Middle and high school students were already in a hybrid model. Their in-person learning will drop to just 1 day per week.
Switching to politics, the Minnesota legislature was in special session today, and for the first time since the pandemic started, state Republicans did not vote to end the governor's peacetime emergency powers. Governor Tim Walz declared the peacetime emergency back in March. It opens up tools for him to respond to the pandemic. The legislature has to vote to uphold those powers each month. Today, they did just that without challenge from Republicans, who usually vote to end the powers but are outvoted by Democrats. This comes as cases surge across the state. The GOP had unveiled their own plan, but ultimately it was rejected.
Also at the state capitol today, the Minnesota Senate elected Senator David Tomasoni to preside over the legislative chamber. Tomasoni is a DFLer representing the Iron Range. He replaces State Senator Jeremy Miller, a Republican from Winona. Minnesota Public Radio reports this was a strategic move by the Republican-controlled state Senate as things take shape on the national political stage. Should President-elect Joe Biden pick Senator Amy Klobuchar for a cabinet position, it could cause a chain reaction. Political insiders say Governor Walz would likely appoint Minnesota's Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan for Klobuchar's seat. In that case, Senator Tomassoni would automatically become lieutenant governor, paving the way for a special election in his district. House Minority Leader Kurt Daudt said he feels Republicans could win that race, letting them keep their majority. Tomassoni's presidency would expire at the end of the year. He has served in the Minnesota Senate for 2 decades.
Line 3 took another step towards completion today as the MPCA issued several permits needed for the project to move forward. The agency also issued the water quality certification. It lays out the safeguards Enbridge has to take to protect wetlands and streams during construction. The MPCA also called for third-party observers to make sure the rules are followed. Enbridge will have to monitor and repair any damage done during construction, along with having oil spill preparedness plans. Agency reps say they heard many calls to deny the project due to climate change, but say they had to limit their scope to just the project's impact on the water.
Still to come on Live Local CBS 3. Before we know it, the holiday season will be upon us. But will it be safe to spend time with others? We'll have the details next.
The records for today are 60 for the high from 1884, 6 below for the low from 1966. I was around for one of those, but not the other. Come tomorrow morning, it'll be cooler than normal, which is 24, but not quite that cold, 6 below. Will that be coming this week? Frankly, I don't think so, but I'll show you that 7-day forecast with its temperature trends right after our break.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS 3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
No cell phones at the table. But it's Grandma. Hi, Mom.
It's Slumberland's biggest Thanksgiving sale in 3 years. You'll get an additional 25% off our already low prices at Slumberland.
Outpatient surgery excellence. More than 170,000 procedures performed and a 98% patient satisfaction rating. Save on your out-of-pocket costs. Have one caring nurse from pre-op to post-op, 80 accredited physicians in 15 specialties, and a state-of-the-art imaging platform. Outpatient surgery excellence. Lakewalk Surgery Center.
November is Black Stainless Month at Johnson Mertz, and the best time to save big on brands you love, including Whirlpool. Whether you're replacing one appliance or your entire kitchen suite, consider Whirlpool's Black Stainless as a softer, warmer alternative to traditional stainless steel. Plus, its fingerprint-resistant finish makes cleanup a breeze. So hurry in during Black Stainless Month and upgrade your kitchen with Whirlpool appliances. Johnson Mertz, it's a trusted name.
Your smile is a gift that deserves the perfect fit. At Aspen Dental, find the comfort and joy of natural-looking dentures crafted just for you. Feel the difference of a state-of-the-art smile made in our on-site labs, made for your budget, and made in as little as a day. Now, for a limited time, get dentures for as low as $29 per month per arch with 60 months financing, and give yourself the gift of endless smiles. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL 7 days a week or book today at aspendental.com.
What do you get when you add care from Essentia Health and coverage from UCare? Essentia Care, now available for a more affordable price. Essentia Care's Medicare Advantage plans have premiums that start at $0 per month in select counties. You'll be able to see your Essentia Health provider at our 15 hospitals and 71 clinics. Plus, Essentia Care plans allow you the freedom to see any provider who accepts Medicare. Compare and shop plans at ucare.org/EssentiaCare.
With all this family fun time, you need a good night's sleep. Come to Slumberland's huge Thanksgiving mattress sale and get an extra 25% off our already low prices. Get this Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $3.99, only at Slumberland.
CBS 3 Weather is brought to you by Lulich Implement. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
For a good swath of our region, winter began this week as temperatures went down and snow totals went up, but not for everybody. This gorgeous picture from Bill Marsalic shows a northern forest looking pretty nice as far as the snow goes for those who love snow. But to the west, the snow totals tapered off from yesterday's system, and snow fans there are still jonesing for a little more. But we might get a little more this weekend, but first comes Friday with sunshine and dry conditions, at least for a while. We'll talk about the ups and downs of our 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit. Right now we've got the current conditions at the airport in Duluth, where temperatures are going to take a little bit of a dive here tonight and drop into the teens for a lot of towns. Current temp at the airport in Duluth is 22, relative humidity 75%, with a westerly wind hitting 10 miles per hour. Air pressure at the surface, it's going up, now at 30.11 inches of mercury. Up aloft, though, the tail end of a low is still with us, and that's keeping the clouds up and kicking out these little spritzes of snow showers here and there. That may continue for a few more hours. Current temps in the Upper Peninsula run from 24 in Ironwood to 27 in Watersmeet, and in northern Wisconsin, we're going from 23 in Hayward to 25 in Ashland. Same deal goes on over towards Superior, with the 23s coming in just a little bit more firmly in the center parts of northwestern Wisconsin. Well, towards east central Minnesota, 23 there as well. And Two Harbors is similar. Iron Range numbers are starting to dip into the teens, the Vermilion and the Mesabi, at least from Ely towards Hibbing and Nashwauk-Keewatin. Grand Rapids area at the edge of the Mesabi still holding on to 21, but International Falls has dropped towards 18, and the range of low temps tonight could go anywhere from as cool as 10 in International Falls to maybe as warm as the upper teens for a lot of towns on the South Shore. Well, right now, the Doppler map was showing that there wasn't too much in the way of precip in our area. Those snow showers are too fine to be picked up here on the radar. The resolution isn't that great, so we look at the bigger picture for Friday, where the snow shower chance goes away. High pressure system comes to call, and it should be sunny for Friday, like we mentioned. But as early as Saturday, new low pressure system from the west eases towards our region. Clouds go up. We'll call it mostly cloudy for Saturday and for Sunday, and we could be warm enough for a rain and snow mix. It's cooler than normal right now, but we may go back towards normal for the weekend, and that's why it could be warm enough then for a little bit of rain shower activity, a little bit of snow shower activity, and perhaps a touch of ice tossed in between. So a weekend to travel cautiously. Fire up the forecast now for tonight, and yeah, throw a log on the fire because it's going to be brisk towards the northern parts of Minnesota. Only the teens there, and upper teens, maybe if you're lucky, right by the lake. For Wisconsin and Michigan, we're eyeing up the middle teens for the low temps, and we should have a mostly cloudy sky for a while till we become sunny for Friday. Highs lower 30s for Wisconsin, mostly sunny, and a range of 28 to 33 for Minnesota on Friday. And here comes the weekend there, where we may have to keep an eye to the sky and both hands on the wheel there. 30 to 40% chances for mixes both days, highs 35 to 40. And then it becomes easier going for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with some sunshine, but highs only 29 to 35, Tony.
Ooh, those are some chilly overnight lows. Definitely grab that extra blanket tonight, huh?
That's not a bad idea. No, I'm not being facetious. Yeah, I better do that.
All right.
It's about time.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dave.
With Thanksgiving just around the corner, local and state leaders are warning people not to let their guard down against the coronavirus.
CBS3's Kendall Jarbo shares how you can celebrate the holiday season while staying COVID safe.
Holidays are a time for cheer, but just like everything else this year, Thanksgiving 2020 will look different.
So Thanksgiving is coming up. We want everyone to celebrate safely this year.
County health official Amy Westbrook says St. Louis County has seen a big uptick in COVID cases.
We think that may be due to Halloween gatherings. So coming into the holiday season, we really want to encourage people to be more vigilant.
On Tuesday, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz announced restrictions on the size of private gatherings. Just 10 people or fewer, and from no more than 3 households. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers advised everyone stay home and only gather with those in your household. He's also recommending celebrating online.
Limit contact to only those you live with, and encourage your friends and family to gather virtually rather than at each other's homes. Cancel gatherings and parties and plan for virtual holiday celebrations instead.
With the holiday season upon us, Westbrook recommends staying closer to home. If you have to travel, limit your social interaction 2 weeks before your trip and get tested before you go. Limit holiday shopping with large crowds and wear a mask at all times. When it comes to staying safe, preparation is key.
Start making a plan about Thanksgiving. Talk to your extended family if you're going to gather. Put a plan in place.
Planning ahead to keep you and your loved ones safe this holiday season.
And for the full list of holiday safety recommendations, you can head on over to our website, cbs3duluth.com.
Diagnosed with COVID-19 at 9 months pregnant, a Duluth woman is worried about not having someone by her side at delivery. Now she's pleading with the community to follow safety guidelines. 25-year-old Madeline Surgis from Duluth found out she and her fiance were expecting in March, just as the coronavirus pandemic was taking off in the U.S. Everything was going well until last Monday. Surgis was feeling sick, got tested for COVID, and it came back positive just 8 days out from her due date. Madeline is urging everyone to mask up.
You know, this is something that is killing hundreds of thousands of people, and especially being immunocompromised, being pregnant, having asthma, having heart conditions, lung conditions, that kind of a thing. Just wear a mask and protect other people because, like I said, the life.
Still to come on Live Local CBS3, some key Republicans are saying it's time for Joe Biden to receive top-level security briefings. What's holding him back? Coming up next.
CBS3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. You're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Fleet Farm. To show our appreciation, all veterans and active military receive an additional 10% off their purchase. This week, save on things like all Field and Forest thermals, 25% off our low fleet price. Sprout and Mixed Bits cat food, 40-pound bags are just $18.99. And select Cooper tires, buy 3, get the 4th free. Plus, veterans and active military save an additional 10% off their purchases. Fleet Farm, we've got you covered.
Welcome to Medical Insight, a weekly healthcare feature brought to you by the experts at Essentia Health. Here's your host, Louis St. George.
Today on Medical Insight, Kenzie Holman tells us about the Essentia Health Specialty Pharmacy, which manages medications for complex and chronic conditions.
Specialty pharmacy is an ambulatory pharmacy service like a traditional retail pharmacy. The big difference is in the conditions that we treat and the medications that we're providing. Specialty medications tend to be more complex in administration, in their regimen, or simply have more difficult side effects to manage. Patients that are receiving specialty medications include oncology, hematology, multiple sclerosis, a number of chronic inflammatory diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, Crohn's disease, as well as other conditions like growth hormone deficiency.
The specialty pharmacy team at Essentia includes professionals who assist and advocate for patients, saving them millions of dollars over the years.
Many of the specialty medications are very high cost, and so our navigators and liaisons are very integral in helping the patients access these high cost therapies. I think one of the most fulfilling pieces is helping patients, connect them with the resources that allow them to be successful with their medications. Patients can get their medications delivered directly to their home, or they can pick it up at any of our 21 pharmacy locations. Our pharmacy locations can provide over-the-counter medications or non-specialty prescriptions as well, and patients can get their meds by curbside delivery at those locations if they choose.
The specialty pharmacy is located in Superior, but serves patients from all over. For Medical Insight, I'm Louis St. George.
To learn more about this and other health topics, visit essentiahealth.org/medicalinsight.
Live, local, CBS3.
Get your new Toro snowblower from Duluth Lawn and Sport.
You work hard for your money and deserve to see it go the extra mile. Join us Wednesday mornings and hear from local experts on tips to better manage your finances in Eye on Money on Live, Local, CBS3. Brought to you by MPPL Financial.
The Kelly Clarkson Show, right here.
Weekdays at 3 on CBS3.
President-elect Joe Biden continues to map out his administration, even as President Trump insists he won the election.
And some key Republicans say the White House needs to cooperate with Biden's transition team for the sake of national security. Several more Republican lawmakers have joined in calling for President-elect Joe Biden to begin receiving top-level intelligence briefings. But they say that can't happen without the approval of the General Service Administration. GSA officials say they will wait until the election results are certified, as President Trump continues to challenge the election results and as of yet refuses to concede. Former President Barack Obama called it a dangerous path.
Coming up in sports, another school district makes the tough decision to put a hold on activities. Kelly has the details next.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS3 Live at 5 on live local CBS3.
Ready, set, internet. Extreme has the speed and price to get you online fast. Stop waiting and get going for as low as $19.99 a month for a year, with speeds from 60 meg up to 1 gig, powerful in-home Wi-Fi, and 99.99% network reliability. Extreme has what you need to stay ahead and stay on track. Hurry and get Extreme internet for as low as $19.99 a month for 1 year. Dial 844-EXTREME2.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota equipment. Featuring front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers, it's everything you need to take on winter. Get select Kubota equipment for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 60 months. See your local Kubota dealer today.
No one serves you better than Lulich Implement.
Medicare isn't everyone's favorite thing to shop for, but with UCare, it might be worth a browse, because right now, UCare is offering a $0 premium plan statewide. And unlike original Medicare, you also get prescription drugs, doctor visits, dental, hearing, and glasses. Fire off any questions to a decomplicator today. Hey, it's what we're here for. UCare, people-powered health plans.
For months, we've all done our best to stay safe. But to remain safe in the long run, it's up to us all to take actions that don't just slow the spread of COVID, but collectively overcome it. Like getting a test if you have any symptoms, answering if your health department calls, and wearing a mask in public spaces. We all want to regain what we love in life. To get there, we all need to go forward and do our part.
Hello, I'm Steve Little with Bath Planet. For the month of November, we are offering free upgrades to a premium wall system for all your bath and shower purchases. All of our products are backed by the Good Housekeeping seal of approval and come with a lifetime warranty. You can still get one of our great financing options for low monthly payments or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments till 2022. This offer ends November 30th, so call us today or go online to book your appointment. Bath Planet, out of this world service and down to earth price.
Because adventure still needs chasing, we gave the newly redesigned 2021 Subaru Crosstrek a more powerful engine. Plus, standard symmetrical all-wheel drive. And Subaru is the most trusted brand for 6 years running, according to Kelley Blue Book. Love, it's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Lease a new 2021 Subaru Crosstrek for only $199 a month. Visit Miller Hill Subaru today at 4710 Miller Trunk Highway, online at millerhill.com.
As fall sports seasons slowly wrap up for high school athletics in the Northland, another school district has made the tough decision to shut down their activities and athletic programs. We have confirmed that the Hibbing School District will be shutting down their sports for 2 weeks starting Monday, November 16th. The Minnesota Department of Health recommended that they shut down for 2 weeks and they move from the school district comes in compliance with the recommendation. Hibbing will aim to resume athletics in a hybrid learning model on Tuesday, December 1st. The Blue Jackets football game at Grand Rapids tonight was their final game of the season, and they did not necessarily end the way they wanted to. The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks are now on to the playoffs with an 89-0 win over the Blue Jackets. Grand Rapids finishes the regular season 6-0. Well, it is a narrative that the Kirk Cousins apologists have had to come to defense in with the quarterback. 0-9 on Monday nights, but as much as we want to beat that narrative into the ground, this game on Monday night is not going to rest solely on Kirk's shoulders. It's going to come down to the run game. Minnesota faces NFC North division rival Chicago. Dalvin Cook, despite missing a game and a half this season with a groin injury, ranks second in rushing and rushing yards per game. He has a touchdown in 6 straight games, the longest active streak in the NFL.
The Bears are a really good defense, and our chances of being successful and having a strong day against them from an offensive perspective is certainly, a large part of that will be how we run the football. If we can run it effectively, consistently throughout the game, certainly gives us a much better chance to have a strong day on offense.
It's a mixture of some big guys and some nifty linebackers. We got to go in there and match their physicality, and I think, not shying away from anything. I think this year, this Monday night game is going to be about who's going to be the most physical, and I think we got to bring our lunch pail Monday night.
Vikings take on Chicago on Monday Night Football at Soldier Field. That's a place they have not had a victory since 2017. Kirk Cousins also hopes to get his first win as a quarterback on Monday night. We still don't know what the policy will be for fans at UMD hockey games this upcoming season, but as of today, you will have a chance to bring your presents to AMSOIL Arena in a bit of a different way. UMD has announced they will be selling fan cutouts to put in the seats during the Bulldog games this year. That's via a press release, and they said there's a potential for limited capacity this season, but regardless of that, they still want to have some Bulldog support in the building. We've, of course, seen this done by some pro sports teams, most prominently in Major League Baseball. The cost is $75 per seat, or just $25 if you're a student. They will be placed in sections 116 through 120, which is roughly the area in the lower bowl behind the benches. UMD is asking fans to place orders before next Friday to be in place before the UMD women's hockey home opener on December 20th. I, for one, would like to see me, Kristen, Tony, and Dave, our cardboard cutouts in AMSOIL this upcoming year. I mean, I will already be there, so I guess Kristen, Tony, and Dave. Well, as odd as it is to sound, November 12th, today is the day that the Masters started down in Augusta, Georgia. It's usually played in the second week of April as the first major of the year, but due to the pandemic, it's the last one in 2020. I mean, this year was already flipped on its head, and wouldn't you know it, guess who was lurking around on the leaderboard? Yes, that is Tiger Woods. After his resurgent win in 2019, he posted his best ever first-round score today at 4 under. The Masters continues on CBS tomorrow. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
For the past 10 years, Healthy Systems USA has been helping people lose weight. Are you ready to be next? Lose up to 50 pounds by the holidays. It's healthy and fast. Call us for a free consultation or go online. HealthySystemsUSA.com.
I'm Dr. Jason Huang, and I'm a vascular surgeon at St. Luke's. I'm a very visual learner, and so if I can simplify it and draw it out for me, then I can do that for a patient and really help translate the what, the how, and the why, and then what they can expect before, during, and after an operation. Then I really find an immense amount of satisfaction in being able to help my patients. But we have an entire team here, not just myself, that is completely dedicated to taking care of you and getting you through this.
Northwest Outlet knows Northland winters can be a great time of the year to enjoy the outdoors, even when you have to work outdoors. Nothing ruins it faster than cold or frozen feet. Problem solved when you shop Northwest Outlet for winter footwear. They have only brand names that are tested for Northland winters, like Kamek, Baffin, Keen, Sorrel, Lacrosse, Merrill, Columbia, Boggs, Rocky, and Carhartt, including a huge selection of steel toes available. Top it off with Smart Wool or Darn Tough socks for maximum comfort. Remember Northwest Outlet for long underwear. Your winter headquarters, Superior.
Prime Appliance, the first with Black Friday pricing all month long during our Black November sale. To save you money and shop normal hours. In today's world, other merchants will follow our lead. What a concept, savings and convenience. Save now on Samsung's stackable front-load laundry sets with an electric dryer starting at just $13.74. Or get quality, high-capacity Electrolux front-loader pairs with electric dryers starting at just $14.99. Prime Appliances Black November sales, the best place to save on appliances.
We are excited to announce that our newest luxury apartment building, The View at Bluestone, is now leasing for 2021. Lease with us and you'll enjoy amazing amenities like a hot tub, pool, fitness center, pet spa, parking garage, and so much more. With so many things changing, be certain of your future. Be here with us in less than a year. Schedule a hard hat tour today and be one of the first guests to experience the initial feel of View. We can't wait to show you our progress. Schedule a tour at viewatbluestone.com.
For the past 10 years, Healthy Systems USA has been helping people lose weight. Are you ready to be next? Lose up to 50 pounds by the holidays. It's healthy and fast. Call us for a free consultation or go online. HealthySystemsUSA.com.
All right, Dave, how's the rest of the week shaping up to look here?
Well, it'll have its usual ups and downs as far as Northland weather goes, which it always does. Temperatures will stay down, frankly, except for a few pushes upwards. But then the sun and the sky quotient between cloud and sun will be up and down and back and forth. So, for example, tomorrow will come up sunny. Then it'll be down to clouds again for Saturday and Sunday. And those 2 days deliver a 30 to 40% chance for a rain-snow mix. Temperatures will be up for Saturday, Sunday to the warmest levels of the week, 35 to 40, pretty close to normal. Then back to cooler than normal for Monday, Tuesday, and maybe Wednesday. Next chance for snow after the round for the weekend could be with us come Thursday.
All right, thanks for joining us.
We'll see you again tomorrow.